Okay, so should we have to see that screen there? So this is typically the way we would set up in a 4-3-3. So here's our 4, here's our 3, here's our 3. And while that's the formation that we play, and that's the FAI formation. When we shout shape to the kids on the sideline, that's what they should understand. The reason we ask the 7-a-side to play 2-3-1 and the 9-a-side to play 2-3-3 is that if we're in a 9-a-side situation, it's just those two players aren't on the pitch. If we're in a 7-a-side situation, it's just those two players aren't on the pitch. So as we progress, so we go from the 7-a-side to the 9-a-side, these two players come in. From the 9-a-side to the 11-a-side. Player's gone here. Wait a second. I'll just take another player. I can't find that player. Another player comes in there. Changes jersey in a second. Okay, so that's what we're looking at then. So what I want to do is just look at the various parts of the pitch in the 4-3-3. So we've got the building phase, the consolidation phase, the incision phase, and then the finishing phase or the shooting phase. Okay, and if we can understand that and get that across to the kids, it'll make it very easy for them to understand the game. So if we look here, start and play from the back. And what we're always trying to do and encourage the kids is to stay on the ball and to be comfortable on the ball and to give them confidence. The more confidence we can give them in the pitch, the better they play on the pitch. And I suppose in the 4-3-3 and any part of the game, big part is patience, a big part is possession. And as coaches and as parents and as kids, it's very, very, quite often we're sort of impatient with them, right? And you look at the great teams, you look at Liverpool, congrats to Liverpool supporters and winning the league. Look at Man City and the good teams. They're very, very patient in their build-up. And I suppose as coaches, we're inclined to try and rush forward and try and teach kids probably too quickly. So we got to maybe take a step back and become more patient with them. So if we look at this phase here, we're going to call this the build-up phase. So again, starting with the goalkeeper, keeper's on the ball. What I'd like to see is our fullbacks pulling up, pushing up. So they become options. These pushing up here. And everything around the 4-3-3 is around these three key players here, and particularly this guy here for starting off the attack. So in the build phase, we're more or less trying to get control of the ball, keep possession of the ball, and work the opposition and move the opposition around. So you quite often see that they'll have this, what I would call the pivotal player here. We'll be just doing a bounce pass. So the ball could go from here to here. It may go back there again. It may go here. It may go here. It may go back there again. It may go across here, here, and across. And they're just building up. And as that's happening, these players are moving, showing for all the time. And they're all moving across. So the big thing as coaches are watching is what are the players doing when they haven't got the ball? Because most of the time, there's only one ball on the pitch. There's 22 players. So for the majority of time, the players in the pitch won't have the ball. It's very important watching their movement. So what we're trying to do here is be patient and get that building up along the back. So again, in our sessions, there's no harm in doing this passing. And a player we often forget is this man here, is our goalkeeper. Again, the better teams are really utilising the goalkeeper, playing the ball to his feet. So encourage your goalkeeper to get involved in the session. So ball goes out here, not on to go forward, it goes back here. You get closed down, goes back here, and we could start again. So again, in your drills or in your sessions, don't be afraid to use this area here as build up and be patient around it. Right? So we're gonna go through that part of it again. Then we move from the build phase and what we call the consolidation phase. So this stage here, the ball has gone to midfield. Here. And the difference between it being from build phase as well as consolidation phase, we now have the player with the ball in front of him, the ball at his feet to play a pass forward. So we're now moving forward as a team. We're all going to move up as the ball moves up. So we're now in consolidation phase, and we're looking to get the ball forward. We're looking for little triggers here, players moving in, players going forward, that type of stuff. Okay. The big thing about this, especially in centre mid here, is to look at the player's position and how they take the ball. So any of the coaching sessions that I've done with the kids, you'll always hear me saying back foot, back foot, back foot. We're always encouraging the kids to take the ball on the back foot. So if I'm the centre mid here and I take the ball and I run straight at this guy here with my back to the play, onto the goal we're attacking, I can really only send that ball one way, which is back there, because I don't know what's happening here behind me. If might someone mark me, it goes back there. In order for me to get the ball and face that way, right, my best option is to take the ball, arc my run. We're always talking about the kids about arcing the run. So if I want the ball, I want to turn it from the build phase to the consolidate phase, arc the run. Now the ball is here in front of me. Now I can see the pitch. I can see where I want to make the next pass. Okay, could be from here to here to here. Could be from here to here, back out again, or whatever. Okay, if it's not on, it might go back again. But the big difference between me taking the ball and going forward and me taking the ball going back is my body shape and the way I run. So again, arcing the run. So I'm going to go have a look at that. So then we get into consolidation. We're in midfield. Then we're working the ball up and we're trying to get what we call into the incision area. And in the incision area, we're trying to get a ball through from here where we're going to either break a line or break the defense or create a break and run to get a shot away. So here it's slow, patient build up. Here we're consolidating the play, we're keeping the ball, and we're looking to see, can we make the pass in decision phase to get a shot away. So that's what we do in the 4-3-3. And if you look at it here, it's all played in triangles. And the great thing about it, it encourages the ball to feed. Now, there's no harm in a ball going from here to this man quickly if it's on, right, or whatever. But again, there's options all around. So the ball goes there, triangle, option, option, option. Ball goes there, option, option, option. So again, when you're coaching the kids, keep looking and keep asking them. What I'd always say to them, what's going to happen next? What's happened next? So, well, the ball may be over here. This man here is very important, because what could happen next? That ball could go from there to there, and we're out that side. So you're always saying to them, what happens next? Are you in a position to help? So if the ball is here, and this man has wandered off here, he's no longer in a position to help. Okay, who's helping? What's happening next? In he goes. We're always looking for our little triangles. We're also looking for rotation of players. And again, when we're looking at especially the three in the middle of the park, whether it's the 7 aside, the 9 aside, or the 11 aside, we're looking for this transition. So if he's being marked at the ball, maybe he might move out, maybe he might move in. Okay, or we can actually have it in transition. You see it again between the three of them. So players aren't staying still. Again, that happens in 7 aside, 9 aside, or 11 aside. And we're just building up from there. So again, it's very important to have that rotation of players. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to take you through a small video on YouTube, which goes through that, and we go through it piece by piece, and I'll stop as we get through it. So